Hello, Joanne Bonigaba here from freedommompreneur-by-design.com. I just finished up my weekly enema and I thought to shoot this really quick and short video to walk you through from preparation to administering to after the fact how you can administer an enema at home. And before I get started, I just want to say that I am not any doctor or I'm just sharing my personal experience, tips and tricks. So I encourage you, if you're considering enema, for you to do your own due diligence, investigation, and consider if you would like to consult with someone who is more knowledgeable and certified to guide you through. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes. So for the enema, I personally feel fantastic afterwards. I tried it a couple times and I learned through those experiences, and I want to share it with you. The very first thing is preparation. You want to make sure you get all the supplies. So you get your enema bag. You want to be careful to use filtered or as clean water as possible. I suggest spring water, and you're going to add salt. So you want to get sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, not the regular table salt. You want to get sea salt ideally. Okay, so you gather your supplies. You also want to consider, if you want to optimize the enema in your body, consider fasting before you do it, right? This allows your body to really, first of all, get some toxins out and into your intestines that you can then flush out with the enema. And it also minimizes the current load of waste in the intestines for the enema to deal with. Myself, I'm an associate with an amazing company, Isogenics, and I find I love using their Cleanse for Life product to support my fast. It's part of the lifestyle that I follow, is a lifestyle of intermittent fasting. So this really tied in well with doing an enema. I do a fast for 1 or 2 days before, and I do my enema first thing Friday morning. Okay, other things you may want to consider getting someone to support you, right? You may want to have someone administer it to you for your first time and just be there for you to distract you throughout the process. All right, during the process, you want to make sure you warm the water. When I warm my water, before I put it in the bag, I test it on the back of my hand to make sure it's bearable for me, right? The warm water is better than cold water. You also want to, if it's your very first enema, then you want to decide how much you can do. But if you've been doing it for a while, or you have someone who's going to help you through, you want to consider doing 2 bags. And actually this came from a comment on one of my other videos, and I tried it out today, and it's amazing how I feel, first of all. And also, my mind was like, oh my gosh, 2 bags, am I going to do that? And it was, once I set my mind to it, it went as a breeze. Okay, is there anything else I wanted to say? Throughout the enema, you want to make sure to rotate your body 360 degrees so that the water can get all around in those crevices, and also massage gently your abdomen. Obviously, you want to do it close to a toilet, because eventually you will be expelling what you put in. Okay, after the enema, if you did fast before the enema, then you want to make sure to break that fast with a liquid food. That will help to break your body in gently back into digesting food. So I use soups, or I use an isogenic shake. And then maybe a couple hours after, I'll actually start chewing or eating food that needs chewing. But that helps your body to warm back up into the digestion mode. Another thing is, right after the enema, I highly recommend taking probiotics and prebiotics. When you wash out your intestines, that's where all the good bacteria is in your body. So you want to help your body by taking a supplement or a drink to get that good bacteria back to where it was, or back up to levels it was. And I love personally drinking kombucha right after my enema. It's liquid and it's packed full of prebiotics and probiotics, so it's a perfect drink. Other things that you can use is kimchi, and if you do have a supplement, you can use that as well. One thing that I noticed after my first enema is that I wasn't as mindful with my water intake, and I'm being more mindful now to make sure I increase it a little more after the enema, because what happens is, you know, you flushed out your body, and so to start back up that elimination process, the body is going to need a bit more extra water, or you may experience what I did after the first couple of days of my first enema, a little constipation. And that was really my fault because I wasn't as mindful to make sure I was getting enough water. So I encourage you to drink lots of water and be intentional about drinking lots of water the day of you do the enema and the day after. All right, so I hope that was of value to you. I also put notes for this in the show notes below. And yeah, for me, I think I mentioned it, if you did do a fast and you're breaking it after the enema, I really encourage you to consider the liquid foods. And again, Isogenics company that I am an associate with, we offer really great meal replacement shakes that are also packed with the prebiotics and probiotics that you also will need to build your body and your good gut bacteria back up. All right, so if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I answer every comment on my videos, and I hope this was of value to you. If it was, I'd love a like and subscribe as I share my journey to be the best me, physically, financially, and health-wise, in hopes that I can inspire others to do the same. Remember, as always, it's quality versus quantity, and I'll see you next time.